Hello friends and family, and good morning from beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, it brings us to the apple barn and cider mill. We're actually going to eat at the AppleWood Grill. Comes highly recommended, a really great place for breakfast. So we're going to try some of the breakfast offerings, a whole bunch of the fall decor around, but you can get some homemade apple cider, some apple cider donuts. We're definitely going to have to check that out today. And they have a whole bunch of different gift shops, including like a Christmas gift shop, some Halloween merchandise. And right now it's fall, so the decor is seriously next level. I am so excited to be here. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. So right over here is the actual AppleWood Grill. This is where we're going to be having breakfast today. There is 2 restaurants on this compound, but off in the distance you can see the Apple Barn Cider Mill. So many cool things and plenty of parking. I'm actually super excited to be here though, because literally we woke up this morning, it was like 56 degrees, just a beautiful fall type of morning in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And I'm noticing a whole bunch of really nice fall decor already. So here's the AppleWood Farmhouse Grill. They have farmhouse breakfast daily. Actually has a really nice walkway, and again decorated nice for fall time with some like hay bales. You have some pumpkins, a whole bunch of really nice photo ops before you even go inside. And literally right off in the distance, you can walk across this little way, is a massive hill, literally a winery right over here. It looks like they even have a fish pond. Let's actually come over this way. We could hear the water flowing. See if we can find the fish pond. That's what I mean though, literally. Like you can see so many different things here. So they do have like a little like water feature. Okay, so there's like some goldfish inside of the little stream area. There's a closer look though of the corn stalks, and again you can see the winery with all of the grapevines off in the distance. Just a beautiful morning here in Pigeon Forge. Coming up to the restaurant itself though, again they have lots of rocking chairs. We're definitely going to check out the menu, but you can actually see it outside. Breakfast is 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Lunch 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then they do have different supper times. This is seriously incredible, literally inside of the restaurant. Look at this, like they have like a bird aviary. You got a bunch of like birds eating the bird seed. I've never seen anything like this before, literally inside of a restaurant. How crazy cool is this? And they even have a theme for the birds on the inside with some pumpkins and like fall leaves and pine cones. Look at this guy just cleaning himself there. Let's take a little look at the menu here though at the AppleWood Farmhouse Grill. They're actually celebrating 30 years, established 1995. Some of the different pictures of the things though, those pancakes look incredible. Looks like they have some fresh berries, like sprinkled with powdered sugar. They have some farmhouse specials, your biscuits and gravy with sausage. Look at that though, you got your old-fashioned buttermilk pancakes, cinnamon roll, French toast, some Belgian waffles. The country boy skillet, you get some home fried potatoes, scrambled eggs, ham, bacon, sausage, shredded cheese, literally a little bit of everything. So a good little menu that they have. Here's, they even have some sugar cured ham. You can get 2 country fried chicken tenders, country fried steak and gravy. Yeah, this is a really good like breakfast menu. Okay, so totally unexpected. They actually give you like a little cup of this AppleWood julep juice with some ice cubes, which looks really delicious. And here's some actual apple fritters. These are completely complimentary. These are dusted in like the powdered sugar, and they do even give you like the homemade apple butter here at the Apple Barn. I'm really excited to try this. So first up, let's go ahead and try the juice. Oh, that's really sweet. It's very cold, refreshing for fall time. Very, very good actually. And again, I wasn't expecting to get that. You do get some like apple fritters as well. These come dusted in the powdered sugar. He did suggest that you dip them in the homemade apple butter though. Let's go ahead and try that. Oh man. That's really, really good. These are very hot. Like doughy, fresh in the middle. Absolutely fantastic. The perfect way to start your morning.
So, we got the same thing as my father, and let's try it.
I could have got both, so I'm still all right.
Okay, so for breakfast, I went with my eggs over hard. You actually get some like homemade country biscuits. I got the country fried steak with gravy. They do even give you like your home fries and a little extra thing of the country like sausage gravy. Everything looks super delicious though. Luke got his breakfast here. He went with the eggs over hard. He got some nice strips of bacon and the homemade biscuits. Again, this is the kids' meal, so it's a really good size portion. Okay, we're gonna start out with the biscuits and gravy. These biscuits are like super duper like flaky. Very nice actually, like they're warm. Homemade here on the spot. Like that was really good. The gravy, it isn't like over peppery or like over sausage. It's like really delicious. It complements the biscuit really good. Let's go ahead and try the home fries as well. Like these look like they're cooked really good. Not too much seasoning on them, so let's give them a try. It's just like a really nice golden brown potato. The potato skins are still on some of them. They're not like crispy, very, very tender potatoes. It goes really good with the breakfast. And of course the thing that I was most excited to try is the country fried steak. I was actually able to cut that with my fork. The steak itself is that tender. They do put the actual like country gravy on it. And it looks like it's golden brown, like a little bit crispy. Let's go ahead and try it. You can definitely tell like that's homemade, like hand breaded here. The steak itself is very, very tender. I'm a big fan of country gravy, so that's really good. I love it. I love the whole breakfast here at the AppleWood Grill. Very good.
Alright, so I got the kids' eggs and bacon with some biscuits. First, I'm gonna try the biscuits. Always gotta try the biscuits first. Just like Dad said, flaky and really good. Alrighty. So we're gonna try the bacon.
Okay, what's the plan?
That's good. I already ate one egg, but the eggs are really good. Definitely recommend.
Okay, holy moly, the food at the AppleWood Grill is absolutely delicious. If you're looking for like some homemade biscuits and gravy, the sugar-cured ham that Brandy had was really good. Like thick sliced pieces of bacon, just a really nice gem for breakfast spots. That being said, I don't think we're quite ready yet for the apple cider donuts. Let's check out some of the different gift shops and the grounds along the way. Seriously though, how nice is this for a beautiful fall morning? They actually have a fire pit running, and right now it's about 10 a.m. in the morning. Definitely very, very toasty over here. It's actually crazy, like everything's decorated for fall, but like I was saying at the beginning of the video, they actually have like a massive Christmas store here as well. Definitely kind of like similar to the Christmas Place gift shop. I'm excited though to check out some of the different Christmas offerings. This store is like so beautiful right off the bat. They're like, how cool are these like little snow globes with like some cardinals? You have Santa Claus. These are like $55 to $60 a piece. They have the St. Nicholas Express with like a rotating Christmas tree in the back. Here's actually a really cool one though. Look at this. It looks like a fireplace with some black bears inside. Here's some really cool like light up pictures as well with Santa Claus. These are like wrapped canvases. You got like the little twinkling lights, only $20 a piece. Like I'm shocked the price. You got the little snowman with the lantern covered in snow. Right underneath there is like the North Star, like all lit up with, let's see, our little snowman. Then like your classic Santa Claus version. I really like the little candle up there, how it really lights up pretty good. Of course, you can get a whole bunch of assorted Christmas ornaments at this gift shop. These are literally only $5 a piece. They actually look like they're little gingerbread cookies. They have a reindeer, a gingerbread man, a Christmas tree. And here's some really cool versions of like the gingerbread cookies. These actually have like some color with like the ornaments and the Christmas garland. They got like this really fancy heart, some little peppermint canes, tons of cool things though, like a Christmas wreath. Here's a really sparkly cupcake. That one's actually $4, so a little bit cheaper. This gift shop though is like absolutely massive. Here is a huge fireplace like photo op with some logs strung up with some Christmas lights. I'm really excited though. Check out some more of the ornaments here on the back wall section. Never too soon for Christmas, that is for sure. Here's a bunch of snowman merchandise with the pine cone like Christmas wreath. Only $11. Like these are actually very fair prices. Here's like some windows where you actually have like, well, these look like they're hand painted. They have a couple different versions with snowmen for $16. Here's even some double-sided wall signs. This is like a white snowflake on one side. The opposite side of that one is red. Here's a whole section of Christmas ornaments from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They have these really nice bumble with the candy cane with the Christmas lights. They actually have like the Jack in the Box from Rudolph, which is really cool. Some of the different toys from the Island of Misfit Toys. Here is Yukon Cornelius. These are actually really sparkly, like high quality Christmas ornaments. They do have a version here with Santa Claus. Look at this, I love this, with the toys inside of the sleigh. And then over here is a couple different versions from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Look at this, the double ornament set with the little dangly charm with the presents. That one is $13. And they do have an actual like Rudolph one with like a Christmas present and a name tag. So you can kind of like write the year or the person's name. But they do have an entire Christmas tree decorated with all the ornaments from... This is so cool. I love this, from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I just can't get enough of it. It's really, really neat. Inside of this gift shop, that was literally rows and rows of like different themed items. Like you can get some Christmas ornaments over here with some cows, pigs, and tractors. Over in this direction is a bunch of like your old school Santa Claus Christmas ornaments, where he's like by the mailbox that says Merry Christmas. Here's a really fuzzy Santa Claus ornament. You can actually feel like his beard. This one is $15, and you can never go wrong with a good Christmas sign. Santa, please stop here. This one is $25. Just like over at the Christmas place, it does look like you can also get some Jim Shore statues. They have a bunch of like different Disney ones with like Mickey and Minnie. Here is Mickey Mouse making his nice list. Looks like he has Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, Donald, Daisy, Huey, Dewey, and Louie on there. They do even have some Jim Shore pieces from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. One of my personal favorites, though, definitely has to be the Santa Claus one with the sleigh filled with the toys and then Rudolph. And how cool is this? They have an entire like sleigh decorated with the Grinch. There's some signage for Whoville, some light up yard figurines, Merry Mary it says, with the Grinch. And the actual Christmas tree itself is literally like the Grinch's Santa hat. I love everything about this Christmas tree. Like, that is cool. Then they have all the assorted pieces, so you can kind of like piece together your own Grinch Christmas tree. And a few really nice Grinch Christmas ornaments. This one is actually ceramic. It says Merry Grinchmas. You have a graphic there of the Grinch actually holding like an ornament. These are signed by the artist on the back for $22. Then here is a really cool version. Like, I love the Grinch's facial expression. The Santa hat is really sparkly. Here's even some really adorable black bear plushies. These are a little smaller size. The black bear's wearing a little sweatshirt that's embroidered Great Smoky Mountains. These are only $11 a piece, so a nice little take-home item. Looks like they have one wearing a blue sweatshirt. Here's actually a little bit of a larger size with the bandana for the Great Smoky Mountains. Lots of different things for the kiddos to do though. Like you can get some vintage train, pullback racers. It does look like they have some little like pullback tractors, and then paint with water things for the kiddos. Holy moly though, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. They have so many candles specific to the apple barn. They come in this really nice mason jar with like some slices of apples. These are only $16 a piece. They have Granny Smith apple. They have Applejack. Of course, lots of different candles with the apple theming. They have an apple butter one. I like these a lot though because it actually looks like there's slices of apples on the inside. Over here is, let's see what we got doing. Some baked apple pie. They have your hot cider candles. I love these, and they do make all of these in like a smaller size with the little twisty off lid. These ones are actually only $7 a piece. I like it though. Some really good deals in these gift shops. And how fun are these little like night lights for the house for all the different holidays. Like they have Santa Claus with a light up Christmas tree. Underneath there is Bumble from Rudolph. Looks like he's strung up in Christmas lights. Look at these little ghosts here like toasting some marshmallows. I like how the light flickers though. It definitely adds to like the ambiance. They have the leg lamp. Tons of different ones. It looks like these are around like $25 to $30 a piece. Just like the little ghosts there. They do have two black bears that are actually toasting some marshmallows. Even a cool little photo op outside of the Christmas store. You can get your picture taken with literally Frosty the Snowman. That being said, I think I officially have two favorite Christmas stores in the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area now. The Christmas place was incredible. It's like an experience going over there. The prices are a little bit pricey, but it's one of those shops where I don't feel like you have to go in there and buy anything. Really cool just to put you in the holiday spirit and just walk through everything, because you'll find lots of like Limax pieces, the little towns and villages, but also like they had Jim Shore pieces, tons of different rooms. You could meet Santa Claus there, but the prices inside of this gift shop are actually like super reasonable. Of course, they do have their own winery here as well. Fall in love with their apple pomegranate, where you can actually try like some free samples inside. We're not much drinkers or anything though, but you can come in here and ask about free shipping to your front door. All of the wine is made on site at the Apple Barn Winery, but they do have a bunch of the pamphlets and brochures for some really cool things to do in the area, like the Hatfield and McCoy Dinner Feud, the Comedy Barn, some different like mountain coasters and different things. And over here is a coupon book. I strongly suggest you come and check out some of these different books, because you can find lots of different like coupons for some of the attractions to do in the area. Literally right outside of the AppleWood Winery is a whole bunch of grapevines that's really right outside in front, but they have a creamery, the apple candy chocolate factory, the apple barn cider mill is just off in the distance, so you can make seriously like a whole day of this place. Let's make a quick little pit stop, Rooney, over to the ice cream and bake shop and check out some of the different offerings that they have. Looks like you can get a whole bunch of really delicious treats from your scoops of ice cream, your banana splits, your, let's see here, the cream sundae. That sounds really delicious. Milkshakes, floats, and smoothies. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision though. It smells absolutely incredible inside of this place. Here is some apple coffee mini cakes. Oh boy, yeah, I think we're going to be taking some things home today. They have a mini apple coffee cake. That sounds really delicious. Some really cool things for fall time. Some pumpkin spice muffins. They have your mini pumpkin spice bread, blackberry cobbler muffins, and they do have all of those in like larger size loaves of bread. Looks like you could even get some different milk here as well from the spot. How cool is this though? The half gallons are $4.37, and then you can get like a whole gallon of milk for $8.23. And they even have some homemade butter that you can purchase. They have honey butter, pumpkin spice, and cinnamon butter. If you are looking for some absolutely delicious like homemade breads, the homemade butters and milk, definitely head inside of that gift shop. Like I was saying, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. It smells absolutely incredible there, and they do put out like seasonal breads as well, which smell really delicious. Next up though, let's head on over to the candy, apple, and chocolate factory. Check out some of the different candies and sorts of things they have inside. So as soon as you come inside the candy store, they have a whole bunch of like boxed taffies. This is a ½ pound for $9. Some of them actually have some really fancy boxes though. This is ¾ pound. It comes with the Apple Barn like packaging for $11. You can even purchase 2 pounds of the taffy, $25, but it does come in a really fancy box. And again, all of this is literally made here on property. How cool are these old school like candy presses where you would like crank the lever and then the candy actually comes out. But here's some different like bags of different sizes, so you can actually get some of the different taffies they make here in like a smaller quantity. They even sell some of like your old school like ribbon candy. These come in a glass little jar with the little Apple Barn sticker. These are only $6.98 a piece. They have so many different flavors though, like apple cinnamon. They have banana, butterscotch, cherry. I really like the packaging on all of these though. You can see like all the different colors here on the hard candies. Even a whole bunch of like pre-packaged fudge from the Apple Barn. These are 10 ounces. Looks like you get about 10 pieces with the box for only $16. They have like chocolate, maple, walnut fudge. Of course, like some of your classics like peanut butter fudge, chocolate pecan. You could even get them in like smaller form, like individually wrapped with like 3 little pieces. But they're actually making and dipping all the candy apples and making all the different things like the peanut brittle literally right in front of you. I love this. I always like to come out and see like how things are made and packaged. You can do that here at the Apple Barn. They have some assorted, let's see here, pecan brittles. This is a whole section, some cashew, and then of course like your classic peanut brittle. And how fun are these like little taffy mugs? This is a cool little like plastic cup. It says the Apple Barn Cider Mill and General Store. Again, these are filled with taffy on the inside. This will make a really nice like holiday present for only $11. Here's even some coffee mugs that they have for the Apple Barn Cider Mill and General Store. These are filled with their homemade taffies, only $12.25. Some nice little take-homes. It does look like they have like a much larger size coffee mug that's filled. Then you can get some of like your classic candies here at the Apple Barn. Here's even some really fancy like fall time Rice Krispie treat pops. You got like a pumpkin, a witch. They have a black bear. These are $6.98 a piece, and it looks like they have some like very happy like smiling ghost for $6.98. And if you do get any ice cream or any of the assorted snacks, they have plenty of covered areas, just like the one you see out here, where you can actually get some incredible views. It looks like they have like an old wagon out there that says the Apple Barn with some scarecrow people. We're definitely going to have to check that out, but plenty of seating here at the Apple Barn. The attention to detail at this place definitely is not spared. Like even on the back side of the signs, thank you for visiting the Apple Barn. Like I was saying though, I want to come over here and just check out some of the assorted like fall decorations that they have. Let's see what we got doing. So the front side, welcome to the Apple Barn, Cider Mill, and then General Store. Here's another one of those really cool photo ops with like an old wagon, some hay bales. They actually put a bench out in front so you can get your picture taken, and I love that. Look at these, you got like some spooky scarecrows there to get your picture taken with. Just making my way into the next door, you can get some Apple Barn. This is the actual like apple fritter mix. These are $6 a piece. You can make your own apple pancake mixes. They have all sorts of like salsa, like dried apples. Up here is some cheese, smoked country ham, and then you can get your country bacon here at the Apple Barn. Let's see what we got over this way. Some homemade apple soaps. These are $6 a bar. Oh, okay, yeah, these smell really, really good. $6 a piece. They have some apple blossom. Down here is your harvest apple, and they have mint apple. The theming inside of this place literally makes you feel like you're literally inside of a barn. Here is your country hams that you can purchase, literally the whole like country ham. That is so crazy, like in like the mesh like cheese netting, a whole bunch of different like house-made barbecue sauces. This one is your apple butter. They have some apple butter syrup, even like some strawberry fig preserves. And of course you have to check out some of the different apple sauces. They do even sell some assorted refrigerator magnets for the apple barn and cider mill. These are actually only $5 a piece, so like a nice little take home. They have an actual shape of an apple here, kind of like you're at the apple orchard. A whole bucket of apples. Let's see here, it says the Apple Barn, Tennessee. Here's the one with the actual like storefront, so they do have two different ones there. And it looks like they also have like a magnetic car magnet cider mill and general store. Let's see the old price-a-rooney. These are only $4 a piece. There is seriously just rooms and rooms of assorted mixes. Like they have little pouches here with all different muffin mixes. These are $6.50 a piece. Your apple cinnamon muffin. You can make some green apple cinnamon. They have golden delicious apple. So a great selection of different mixes there. Here's some more of like your pancake mixes. These are only $8 a piece. And we've officially found like the bottled apple cider. This is unfiltered apple cider. Let's see here. These are, looks like $2.98 for like the smaller size bottles. Underneath there, they do have some cherry apple cider. So some like different flavors. The cool thing though, like you can get these in like these massive jugs for apple cider. They kind of have them like in a whole bunch of different sizes. You could even purchase like a whole gallon of frozen apple cider. It says great for traveling. These are only $12 a piece. And again, this is the unfiltered apple cider. Consume within 7 days. So this is something that's definitely like super duper fresh that you don't want to go like stale. A whole section of different books that they have. This one is Little People, Big Dreams, Dolly Parton. So you could even get some like assorted Dolly Parton things here. The Song Teller, like massive hardcover book. They actually sell this one at Dollywood. I guess they have it here at the Apple Barn for $50. But a whole bunch of different like Smoky Mountain recipe cookbooks. These are nice little take homes though, to be able to take like a piece of the Smoky Mountains home with you. But they have like the Smoky Mountains National Park with the Great Smoky Mountains. Even Cades Cove books. We actually visited here not too long ago. Really incredible experience. I'll link a link in the description box of this video to our Cades Cove video. You could even get like some apple cider vinegar that's homemade here at the Apple Barn for only $2.98. I definitely know Brandy's going to be taking one of them home today. And kind of like some reusable plastic cups like you would get in the assorted theme parks. This one is like your tall one, like really nice for like hot chocolate or coffee. You have your cider mill and general store logo. These are only $5 a piece. A few other nice little take homes though. They have some different shot glasses that say the Apple Barn, Cider Mill, and General Store. These are only $8 a piece. They do have them in a couple different colors. Some assorted Christmas ornaments. This one actually comes part of like the National Treasures collection. An actual like brass Christmas ornament with the apple design and the store for only $12. These guys here remind me of like Thai Beanie Babies. They got the Apple Barn logo on the front. How cute is that though? Like a little red teddy bear with some apples. They do have some Newton's yo-yos with the Apple Barn logo on there. These are $7 a piece, and more little black bears. I heart the Apple Barn. Even nice for winter time, definitely coming very, very soon in the Pigeon Forge area. They have some adult size beanies with the big general store patch on the front for only $10 a piece. But they even have like some kids pullover sweatshirts, the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains, and some kids beanies. Some of these gift shops though, you could literally go upstairs and check out the merchandise. Literally looks like we're going up in a barn. They have some more Christmas offerings, like some of your metal decor for Merry Christmas. Yeah, this is really something else, this gift shop. Looks like some fall offerings over this way. Let's see what we got here. So some really nice kitchen towels. Let's see the old price tag. These don't have a price, but trucking through the seasons, you have a dog like coming out of the pumpkin, and some really nice like fall pumpkins. Seriously though, like how cool is the theming? You got like some apple barrels for light fixtures that are used to go like picking apples with. They have a whole like kids section of assorted toys from like Melissa and Doug. You can get like some John Deere tractors, some school buses, and farm animals. I think I just stumbled across some of the coolest coffee mugs though. These look like they're handmade with the black bear and the pine trees. You got that graphic on both sides though. These are $15 a piece. A whole bunch of different dishes with like different designs. You can see like the woodwork around that plate with some black bears. That being said, I think we're gonna head back downstairs, get some of those apple cider donuts, and of course we have to try the actual apple cider. I just saw Brandy, she had some of the apple cider vinegar to take home. Some of the different desserts here, you have apple cranberry pie, caramel nut apple pie, pecan pie. Looks like you can get like some apple dumplings. They do have a whole bunch of like fried pies here. Apple stack cake, that sounds absolutely delicious. And of course we gotta try some of the apple cider donuts. Here's the pricing for some of the different items though. The fried pies are $3.59. You can get your apple butter muffins. The donuts are a great price though, 79 cents a piece. You can get your cider, small, medium, and large. Starts at $1, only to $2.89. They have the actual apple cider itself like bubbling and flowing on site. So these are the different size cups you can get. The small was only 99 cents. The large is $2.89. But you can actually get the apple cider in hot, slushy, and regular cold apple cider. It comes in this really nice like little cup. Okay, let's go ahead and try the cold apple cider. Oh wow. That's like Brace's apple orchard type of stuff. This is very, very cold, extremely refreshing. And again, this is the unfiltered apple cider. Very, very delicious. Highly recommend you check this out. And Luke actually got the size medium. He got the slushy version. If you look closely though, it kind of looks like applesauce. Let's go ahead and see what Luke thinks of it.
Feel all the little ice particles go down your throat, and it just tastes like fresh apples.
So you like it?
Mm-hmm.
And Brandy got the hot apple cider. So they did have hot, they had slushy, and then cold. She's gonna go ahead and try the hot apple cider and let us know what she thinks of it.
It's very good.
You like it? That's cool. So all of three are very delicious. We did get some of the assorted donuts. Here is a 6-pack. We got the honey glazed and then the like classic apple cider donut with the sugar on top. And let's go ahead and dive into the apple cider donuts. This is more of like your classic apple cider with the sugar on top. I could tell you right now, these feel very fresh, like they'd fall apart in your hands. Has a really nice like subtle apple flavor. The sugar on there is really nice though. It's not like sickeningly oversweet. Yet the classic apple cider is very, very good.
So we got the apple cider donut with the sugar. Let's go ahead and try it.
Hi, I'm gonna try the glazed apple cider donut. Delicious. Tastes like fall, it's moist, yummy, and perfect.
Of course, being here at the Apple Barn and Cider Mill, it's the perfect way to round out your day. All of the ciders are absolutely delicious. I actually tried Luke's frozen apple cider. That was really good. Brandy's hot apple cider was delicious. My personal favorite of the three though, just like your classic cold apple cider. You can't go wrong with some good like homemade fresh donuts, but they had like fried pies over there where you can get like a scoop of ice cream, even some classic like sliced types, slices of pie like pecan. They have you covered here at the Apple Barn. So there's actually 2 restaurants here at the AppleWood. You can also eat at the Farmhouse restaurant, open from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Again, decorated beautifully for the fall time. Look at that though, looks like there's a bunch of like outdoor seating. Definitely gives you like a farmhouse feel to it. Then like off in the distance, you can see like the river, and they have the gazebos decorated. Really nice for fall time with like some corn stalks and all sorts of really nice flowers over here. It is so peaceful over this way by the other restaurant though. This is a really great spot to just hang out, catch some shade. And it looks like there's yet another photo op with like an old barrel there. How cool is that though? Like an old wagon. They have some pumpkins inside. There's nobody out fishing today, but this would be a great spot to do some fishing over here. Inside the winery, they have so many really cool like fall and Halloween offerings. These are only $10 a piece, like a little candle holder. They do have like a smaller version that has like the little reusable candle with the on and off switch. That one is $5. Look at this little guy. Almost looks like a little cryptid. That little statue is only $8. Lots of different like spooky things on the inside. The little ghost there, looks like his legs are kind of like separated. Here is a pumpkin with some bone lettering that says Eek. This one lights up though for $9. Here's a really incredible graphic t-shirt with Bigfoot and some aliens. Like how cool is this? $30 for that. The alien's making a peace sign. He's wearing like a tinfoil helmet. Here's an adult size graphic t-shirt with Bigfoot. I should say an adult size baseball cap with Bigfoot. That one is $26. They have a Bigfoot, like a little picture where he's like laughing by a campfire. Looks like they even have some assorted coasters. Respect our wildlife. The forest is protected by Bigfoot. These are only $6 a piece. Those are really unique, like take-home items. They have a wooden sign that actually has like the Great Smoky Mountains inside of like the Bigfoot. These are $23 a piece. Some really unique Bigfoot items though. Canned Squatch Bigfoot. We found him and canned him, so you can actually open up the can and you do get like a little Bigfoot plushie inside. I love that. That is a really unique item. And here is a really cool statue of Bigfoot. He's actually holding a sign that says go away. We had such a fun time today hanging out here at the Apple Barn and Cider Mill. Such a great place to catch a bunch of really cool fall snacks. They have a massive Christmas store with all types of really fun Christmas decor, different fall offerings. Like I was saying, 2 different restaurants though you could eat at. Breakfast at the AppleWood Grill was absolutely fantastic. The staff is so super friendly. The apple cider donuts and the 3 different type of apple ciders, hot, you had cold, and frozen, was absolutely delicious. What do you have to say, bud?
I'm gonna say something to all of you guys. I have a YouTube channel named Fun Monkey GTYT. I'll spell it out for you. FUNMONKE GTYT. My goal for the end of the year is 150 subscribers. So if you want to go subscribe, I'll greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, so definitely go ahead and check out Luke's YouTube channel as well. But if you'd like to further support our adventures, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.